Come with me on a full day of shopping in Mexico City. Started the day at Panaderia Rosetta, which was really, really good, and it was crazy because there was this massive line outside, not surprising. And then we were off to our first stop of the day, which was Mercado Jamaica. I had never been to this market before. I've been to Mexico City maybe 4 or 5 times, but I've never been here. It is a flower market. Now, you're probably thinking, why would you go to a flower market? This was absolutely insane. I have never seen so many flowers, so many massive bouquets, and it kind of broke my heart just how inexpensive everything was because I would immediately buy as much as I could, but I can't take it home with me. These witches' hats and all the Halloween type of decorations were so cute. I truly wish we could just have these in the States. Have no fear, you can certainly buy something because the flower market has a lot more than just flowers, but I highly recommend allocating a good amount of time just to explore and wander. Because we came in October, there was a lot of Dia de Muertos decorations. This was absolutely incredible, so colorful, so many party decorations in general. There's an amazing selection of Catrinas, alebrijes, anything you might even need for an ofrenda. It was so beautiful. Personally, my favorite part was the marigold and celosia section. This was incredible, my mom, for size reference, but just towers and towers of flowers. And at the very exit, there was a lot of pumpkins and Halloween decorations too. The next stop was Mercado de Artesanías Ciudadela, and this market was a lot more traditional in terms of getting handicrafts and souvenirs. I ended up buying some Christmas baubles here, but this is an incredible place to also purchase textiles. I loved the variety of this market. There was a lot of different stalls, and I also picked up these beautiful hand-blown glass stirrers. If you're already in the neighborhood, I recommend walking over next door to Biblioteca de Mexico. This is absolutely beautiful. It is in an old tobacco factory, so it has a very much so different vibe than the library we went to yesterday, but the open gardens were stunning. The shopping day then continued on Mercea Street, which had a lot of beautiful boutiques and also had an incredible art gallery. All of these boutiques are back to back to back, so we popped into a couple of them, and I had seen Sheinu a couple times on TikTok, and I never really trust things that feel overhyped, but we went in here and it was so worth a visit because not only are the perfumes really beautiful, but the architecture itself makes this a worthy stop. We ended at Corimi, which is a beautiful boutique, and then after a quick break at home, we hopped into an Uber to our last market, El Bazar Sabado in San Angel. The market is indoor-outdoor, and I was amazed at just how many stalls there were. There was so much to choose from, and there's a lot of boutiques also around the area, so it's worth popping into some of those. I can definitely say that this was the longest shopping day of my life. We were literally out until 7 p.m., but it was well worth it. I bought so many beautiful things, and we ended the night with the Dia de los Muertos menu at Sud 777 in Pedregal. And that's a wrap on our third day in Mexico City.